Oke, welcome back guys. Sekarang kita berada di MPL Filipina, di mana pertarungan antara Echo melawan Omega guys ya. Di pertama atau game pertama. Mana bisa kita lihat guys. Pacaknu pakai grok di sini. Sanji, no varian guys ya. Wah. Di area Goldline, pertarungan antara Ixia melawan Iritel Kelra. Dari segi kostum emblem guys ya. Tadi emblem assassin guys. Sana no variannya cukup menguras darah dari Kelra. Pasif dari Matilda seorang Jeb. Sepatu Magic berhasil diamankan oleh Chanu dengan groknya. Artel pertama sudah dimulai oleh Mat. Ya, coba dibayangin oleh 4 pemain. Terserap guys ya. Hasil didapatkan oleh Risla dan men-take dong Ryota dari wah. Nice, penuh varian dari Sanji. Gitu saja langsung menghilangkan seorang itu Max. Jadi kita dari Omega yang membuahkan hasil reload untuk Echo guys ya. Ditembul untuk sementara di early game sampai menit perjalanan ketiga. Si aman. Sanji ya. Varian. 2-0 untuk sementara dari point kill yang diungguli oleh Echo. Masih sama guys ya, dari segi meta masih umum ya. Masih sama seperti yang biasa digunakan di MPL Indonesia ataupun di MPL Malaysia. Bennyqt Ixia melawan Kelra ke Iritel ya. Tapi Soundfor dikasih ini ya guys ya. Kasih Iris lalu. Di video gue sebelumnya itu ada Terisla Soundfor yang menjadi salah satu penyebab kemenangan ya guys ya. Tuh Bennyqt Arsi dengan infantry-nya. Wah, 3 pemain guys ya di area bottom lane mencoba membayangi dari Bennyqt. Bennyqt langsung di curi guys. Ganking yang dilakukan oleh tim Omega. Wah, Sanji guys ya, hasil mendapatkan turtle. Kelra hilang. Wah, double kill guys ya untuk Soundfor dengan Tereslanya. Udah gua bilang Soundfor Tereslanya wah. Di-taunting guys ya. Recall di sana.
All right,
Man,
Sammy
oh,
on
Ngeri ya
fire.
MPL Filipina.
well, there you
Ada
go.
recall.
We just see it right there. I mean,
204 berhasil
momentum
diamankan
can
oleh
get
Sanji
in front of
dengan
Echo,
variannya di sini.
but what do you do after that? Like, the damage is just more.
Samfor mengamankan 3 kill. Dan Teslanya
That's the problem right now. We saw a little bit of
ditunggu
hope, of course,
untuk
when they made
sementara
that
ya
play in
di
the bottom lane
masuki
against
menit
Bennyqt, but
6
you
guys.
know, Smart
PTW
Mega
menit
gonna
6.
have to keep doing something, right? They
Harus di
have to
gol.
find a way. They can't just continue to lose these resources to get further behind. It looks like they might go for something.
Oh, here we go. Sanford to the penalty zone, trying to take out Etomax, but that's the rough waves. The captain still survives. Razor's Wrath coming in from Carl TZ. 2v1, pushing away Chakno and Briota. That's a no-go.
Yeah, we're seeing the strength of this line. Oh,
Bennyqt gets jumped onto by
Bennyqt.
Bennyqt flickers out. Kelra gets a
Nggak
kill.
bisa kemana-mana guys
Good
ya.
pickup. They found something. That's what they had to do. I mean, they're making it hard for Bennyqt. And you know, Rockhart, you talked about
Bennyqt.
this specifically even with the
Ada
Ixia, right?
1 kill point
Oh,
untuk
look at JP. He's not done.
Coming in with a circling eagle to finish the job.
tidak
As I
begitu
was
senang
saying,
dengan kematian
you talked about this,
Bennyqt.
you know, the fact that
Tidak
Ixia-
membiarkan
oh,
seorang
Jack knows
Jelita
he
untuk
should be fine.
pulang ke base dengan aman guys ya.
Okay. Ixia struggling right now, but the rest of the team doing great. Kelra
Kelra di sini
just trying to
dia
farm
coba
up, right?
diberikan
Has some of the rest of the team here.
Resur
They might be able to test this turtle and actually secure it for themselves.
oleh
With Carl
Katsi.
TZ, JP, and also Bennyqt in the area. Sanji as well.
Nice retry dari Katsi. Satu
You know what? This
turtle.
lineup of Omega, they
Jadi
suffer around
milik
early to mid. It's
Yeah.
fine. Because they
Eko
don't
dengan
have
bermodalkan
the power,
retry
the
yang
damage is
on
coming from
point
here.
dan on
But
time
like
guys
Kelra
ya.
joined them, you can see it's night and day.
It's night and day, and the main thing that I'm worried about, obviously, aside from this damage dealt chart that you're seeing here, is, you know, a typical scenario that we see from Soaring Omega. Like, how much time do you guys need, right? With this lineup, especially, and the way that things are going. Yes, it's, you know,
Outer
it's
turret
not
di
too bad. It's 3
di
gold ahead.
area
You're almost
bottom
at
lane
the
dari
8-minute mark.
Eko
Your
udah
next big objective
hilang guys
is
ya.
the Lord, which I'm kind of worried that unless they get an amazing set-off, they might not be able to even contest that
Cukup
first Lord yet. Just
objektif
in
yang
how things
dilakukan
are looking. Even
oleh
in terms of, you know, the gold earned,
Kelra
Kelra's doing a
dengan
pretty good job.
retailnya.
But, you know, who do you
Konsil
focus on
tak
when a lot of this
menghasilkan
poke
apa-apa.
potential from Sanji alone
Konsul yang
is
dikeluarkan
tough to
oleh
deal with?
pasukan
I guess
Omega.
the big question here is whether or not Chakno can find
Kelra
these targets that we're talking about.
sana
I guess they have
menjadi
enough
incaran dari
firepower for
pemain-pemain
maybe a few
Eko.
people at a time, but they can't really fight straight on
Wah.
5v5. We're trying to do right now.
They ended up
Kaita
looking for
membuka
a find and
ulti.
catching it too. Rough waves to save himself from the circling eagle. And the Black Dragon form.
Omega
ends
dipukul
its
mundur.
run. And now Matt gets caught
Matt
out.
terjebak
Matt
di sana.
stuck in a rock and hard place, and 4 members of
Menjadi
Echo as
sebuah
Sanford takes him down.
poin kill
That looked a little
untuk Risa dari
off, right? I mean, in
seorang
terms of the thought process
Samford.
there, the follow through.
Samford sudah mengamankan 4 kill
It didn't work out. Chaknu
dan
should once
Teslanya
again be fine. He's on
dan
this rock here.
mengamankan outer
But
turret di area
Omega's
top
gonna
10
lose some stuff,
dari
especially this tier 1
Omega.
turret right before that first Lord comes up, unless they somehow hold on to it, but most likely Echo will look to get that if they can.
Yeah, look at
Bennyqt
JP
udah 2
just
kali take dong ya.
going ham right now.
There it is.
With anyone who is gonna basically go up front.
Oke,
is Bathilda.
outer turret di area mid
JP's been
dari
playing since
Omega
minute negative two. He's
lagi-lagi
been game before the game even started, and
itu
that's
saja
showing right
di
now.
I mean, look at like
Kembangkan
his
oleh
build-wise even, right? It's nothing
pasukan
crazy, but the amount
tim
of
Eko.
poke he can do is crazy
Konsil
as well. Oh, look
dari
at this.
Chaknu
Go for
Chaknu.
it.
pas
Coming
mengenai
in.
kepada
Here's the answer from
Samford
Sanji,
dengan
Astral
Teslanya.
Echoes. Spots a few, circling eagle from JP. Catches Kelra from the back.
Matilda-nya
And Lord
ya.
still standing, penalty zone from Sanford.
Matilda-nya
And the guiding
ngezonin
wind.
ini ya.
Tries to get a beat on the
Zonin
Kelra.
di retailnya
Still
loh.
up, Sanford very low. Poison's popped in.
Wah.
Down goes Etomax. How easy gets a kill.
Samford
Sanford
hilang.
shutting down. Got
Tapi
him by
dibalas
Matt, and they're all
oleh
dropping. Chaknu and
Bennyqt
Kelra, the only ones
dengan
left.
2
It's the
kill.
Filipino
Kill and spree
savage.
untuk
Bennyqt is not done with him.
Sanji dengan
Oh, they let
variannya
him
guys
go.
ya.
As
Wah,
Carl
wah,
goes ahead,
1 balas
finishes the
4
Lord,
ya.
starts it up one more time.
Now it looked good for a moment there, but like we mentioned, all the damage of
Reload
this Omega
untuk
lineup
Echo,
right now
guys.
basically resides with Kelra. And Kelra was being ganged up by 2 Echo members there.
Kematian
so it was actually very difficult for him to
Terisla
participate
dari
in the
Samford
other
Wah,
other
kan
parts of the
pembalasan
fight where
dari
the tanks
Eko
were getting beaten down.
dengan
And there was very little they could do
mengamuknya
after that initial burst of
Bennyqt
damage.
Yeah, you
berhasil
kind of saw
men-take
that
down dua pemain
whole fight
langsung
unfold,
dari pemain
and it
Omega.
just basically speaks. It paints
Diikuti
the picture on
dengan
how far behind Smart Omega is right now, and you know, I think a lot of
Sanji
people are just waiting for them to find
dengan Novariannya
some
berhasil
form of
men-take
hope within
down
this match
satu
because you know
pemain
we've seen
dari
this before, and it could happen,
tim
right? If they're able to
Omega
defend
di
Calro,
war
if he continues to build up
perebutan
what
Lord
he
pertama
can,
guys ya.
they might just have to rely on a great setup once again from either Chaknu or Etumax finds a pick-off potential. But at this point, you know, some of that, even that combination when you have a Kadita with the rough waves, it might not even be enough, you know, but it could be followed up.
Matilda berada di area Purple Buck. Oh, ini
This is where they have to be able to defend. Find
Campur
some
di sana dengan
form of
Teslanya
hope, turn
berhasil
the tide if they will.
mendapatkan
We'll see if they
miniatur
can handle
turret.
it, because right now Echo will be marching
Mega,
down.
wah,
Etumax.
Kedita,
Oh,
Man.
asik
really low.
Keditanya ya.
And he gets on out of there. OMG working on this Lord. Successful defense. No inhibitors falling just yet.
Miniatur turret habis dari tim Omega.
What else can they do outside of their
Sekarang
base?
pasukan dari
Again,
Eko
if you're under these
berusaha
turrets, it's very
mendapatkan
easy right now.
semaksimal
They got
mungkin
walls
turret
from Chaknu.
And
dari
JP
base
with the circling
turret
eagle,
yang
canceling
tersisa
it,
dari tim
scrambling
Omega.
just a little bit more. Chaknu using
Wow, wow, wow,
the
wow.
Guardian's barrier to maximum efficiency. Oh, but they need to manage these waves. They're crashing in constantly.
And they're getting poked out so much. Bennyqt is not
Masih
even going
strong
to these fights yet.
benteng
So there's that
pertahanan
range
dari
damage that we're
pasukan
expecting
tim
from this Ixia
Omega
from
untuk
downtown.
mempertahankan
That's gonna be
base
very
turret
difficult
yang
for
tersisa.
Omega to answer.
I'm wondering if they actually want to press this situation. You can see this is the power of a Novaria as well.
Wah,
in the hands of
sakit
Sanji.
ya
They're gonna go.
Novariannya.
One more time, a cancel circling eagle as Echo
Masih
makes
bisa
quick
di-def
work
guys ya.
of that wave, but just the same, Omega holding on. They're
Oke,
holding on
Omega
to
berhasil
inhibitors.
mempertahankan base
Check here for
tiga
Echo,
base
you know,
turretnya
just
guys.
measuring up their opponent right now. Are they gonna
Oh.
overreact here with a circling eagle?
Udah hampir 2 bar ya.
To go for something nuts?
Satu headshot dari
I
Novarian.
guess Omega still has a lot of that trigger discipline. that we
Elra.
expect from these players.
I feel like it's going to be, you know,
Harus tanda
next time we
menjaga
see them do
jarak
that, obviously
karena
Echo, despite the
Terisla
lead that
dari
they have, they want to
Sampor.
be careful, they want to be disciplined, but
Wah,
Omega might have an
Konsilnya
answer
ngincar
here.
siapa ya?
Oh,
Ketahuan
tit for
ya.
tat. Sanji saw that coming from a mile away. Flicker wild
Dialin
charge
balik.
answered by
Oh,
an
terpaksa
astral
Kadita
recall.
harus membuka ulti
And Omega once
untuk
more caught
menyelamatkan
scrambling
dirinya
around. At least they're outside their base.
dari
Yeah,
kegagalan
those
untuk
times where you
mencuri
expect Omega to get scrappy, no,
orang
that's not
Sanji,
happening here right now because
Novariannya.
again the range advantage is huge between these two
akan
compositions. Where the
konsil
damage is coming
dan
from
dikombo
is
dengan
actually
grok ya.
something that's very different. Because again, it's always
Oke,
up
itu
close and
Buil
personal for Omega.
memasuki di menit
Meanwhile, Echo, they
13.
have so much room to work with.
Kita
Not to mention they
lihat
also have a Mafilda that adds so much to
Ixia
their
udah
Yeah, this is hard
mengamankan
too,
ini ya,
because as you
dan
saw there,
mengamankan
right, there's quite a
WON
bit of gap even between
dari segi
the junglers,
gol
right, 2,000 gold or
beda
so. It
10
doesn't really
guys ya,
allow
jauh.
Matt to even contest this.
Baru kedua
If he gets into
mulai
this fight and gets taken for surprise, knowing that even Kelra's not
angka di
there,
kontes
they could be
dari
in a bad
pasukan
position,
Omega.
bad situation here.
JP here, going in with the circling eagle. Matt
Wah, wah.
for by Ryota. They're trying to crash down on Carl Thesis, but there's way too much
Yusongnya
defense.
ngezonin Novarian ya.
As Matt scores
Matt.
the Lord, and Kelra pushes down bottom with no casualties.
Wow,
So
wow,
Omega
wow, wow, wow.
pulled a fast one over the Orcas,
Ini
but
sih
Ryota, can he survive?
Yusongnya
Comes in,
ngezoning
wins the 1v1.
Novarian
I did not
atau
expect Matt to
semua
somehow
pemain
take
belakang
that.
ya
He was
dari
alone, surrounded by Echo players. I don't know what
Echo?
happened there. I would love to see a replay. I don't know why Echo didn't react to that.
Kelra nge-push guys ya di area
Quite
bottom lane.
questionable, but
Dapatkan
I don't know. I don't know what they were gunning for.
Yeah, I'm not sure because I'm pretty sure Carl T's
ini
had as
turret
much vision
dari
as well. Like,
Eiko
was not expecting Matt to get that, but great that
dicuri
he
loh
did.
Lordnya.
Now my question
Oleh
is, you know, you were
Baxia.
down nearly 9,000, almost 10,000 gold. Yes, you've got the Lord here, but can you do anything with it, right? Can you use that as an advantage right
5
now? It's
lawan
gonna be
5
dealt
ya.
with here. The bottom side, you
Ini.
can see everybody
Oh,
cornering up.
Yusong
Jack gonna
keluar,
go with
Yusong
the
keluar
conceal.
guys.
Goes into the Y bush, ain't no one home. What's he thinking? He
Oke.
does have his flicker. Down goes the Lord. And Echo
Oh,
finding
Ixianya
the angle.
dengan
Comes
Matilda
here,
mencoba
finds
untuk
the taunt.
Oh,
1v1.
Kelra
Here,
terculik
Lord off
begitu
camera,
saja
just
ya.
slightly to the left.
Wow, wow,
That's
wow,
a
wow,
man
wow, wow.
down. The Omega
Oh, no.
Barangay holding on. 4v5 as Echo goes ahead, plans their siege here in mid.
Killrunnya bisa guys
I mean,
dari
they might possibly try to end
pemain
it
yang
here.
lain.
They have some clear they can use. Obviously, they have the Guardian barriers as well.
14-4
But usually,
ya
if
dari
Kelra is going to
kill
be down
point.
in this lineup, you lose so much firepower, right?
Dari
We
selang
already
4
talked
kill
about this
dan
earlier. As
Ixia
soon as the game
Bennyqt
started up,
dengan
and
4
you're seeing
kill.
the Echo happy with the
Sanji,
middle
wah
of their turret,
Sanjinya
they get down. They
309
might
ya
just go ahead and wait
dengan
another minute
variannya.
and a half or so before the next Lord. Now,
Jeb
if
dengan
Omega wants to
Matilda
find something out of this,
2012 ya.
can they
Wah,
actually
wah,
do
wah.
it with their
pada
lineup? That's the
pada
big question. Here's
terjadi
the
semua
replay.
guys ya.
So Matt,
Ini pemain
okay,
dari
Carl Teasy was just
Bennyqt.
CC'd, basically.
They're
and he
busy
was-
with Chaknu,
Yeah.
basically.
Wajar golnya.
So-
There it is. He's far
Berbeda
away.
jauh ya,
Wow.
hampir beda
And then
10.
he was waiting for the guiding winds, and he thought that was a perfect
Beda
window.
10
But
ya,
when
ya
it
beda
happened,
10 guys.
Matt already hit the retribution on the Lord. So that's what happened. It was a call between the turn and the Lord take,
Yeah.
and Echo tried to do
Oke,
I think they were
orange
expecting
buff
Matt to slow it
sekarang
down and dance.
diberikan
I was
kepada
like, nah, I'm gonna keep going.
Hey, good on Matt.
Retail
You know,
Kelra
it
dan
keeps them in the
kepada
game. Let's
Ixia
be
dari
honest, right? At
Bennyqt.
least at this point, we were
Dari
thinking
segi
it was
item ya.
looking dire about 4 minutes ago.
Yep.
They're nearly
Ixia
bought 5 minutes so
udah
far.
full item
Kelra,
guys
you
ya.
can even see itemization-wise, he's where he needs
Retail
to be.
OTW
Yeah.
full
Just
item.
picking up, you know, the next item here, the DHS. He's got that. So
Full items.
really,
Isla juga
they should
dari
be able to
Sanford
go
udah
toe-to-toe
full,
in
guys.
some of these skirmishes and fights.
Amankan
It would be great if they can get the advantage by surprising Echo somehow.
Immortal.
Sanji's 88.
Harusnya lebih berani untuk
Almost triple of what Kelren's damage is.
flicker ulti jauh lebih dalam guys ya.
Astral recall.
Oh! JP catches
Wah,
a wild charge
Jep.
right in the face with a few hits from
Hampir
Ryota.
Jeb
Like
ya.
it was nothing.
4 loh pemain dari
Yeah, healed back
Omega.
up. That's
Start
exactly what you
lore
get.
ketiga
So there
sudah
was
di
Sanford as
start
well.
oleh
Guiding win out. Now again, Lord is up here.
Artsy di
Matt
sana
wants
yang
to
dibayangi
pretty
oleh
much
Matt.
Go for another
Take two.
shot.
5
See
pemain
if he can
dari
make it
kedua
happen
tim
once again. But Echo probably going to be a
udah
little more
berada di
careful
area
with this
wah
one.
di
Chaknu
zonin
doesn't
ya.
have a wild charge just yet.
Uzongnya.
They gotta
Dizonin
watch this
balik.
angle, see where they go through. Kelra also
Tapi Uzongnya
waiting
belum buka
on
ulti
the
guys.
outskirts here.
A little bit of a scrum up top, and now in mid, they're crossing the river, playing with the bushes. Juking is what you call it in
Retail.
the business. Lord here now, a fifth of its health. Echo
Retail
have
masih
a
ada spring.
dominant
Konsil
position.
dari
Gets
Grok
Master
dan
Call
Retail.
one more time with a circling eagle.
Yusong
Knocks it in the air.
coba
Rough
ngezonin
ways
dari
healing off.
Sanji.
Ryota with a black dragon form,
Di
and now
sana.
this little tiny alley one more time.
Oh.
Full barrage from Bennyqt.
Staba
Taken
ball untuk
down. Now Kapitan. Now
Bennyqt.
Carl Teasy drawing a line.
Berhasil
Sanford pushes
mengamankan
him away.
Kedita.
Oh,
Wah,
and
lore
steals the
milik
Lord
Artsy
one more
guys ya.
time. And now they're gonna punish Ryota, circling eagle.
Dipukul mundur,
Cancelled out.
mega kill
Sanji
untuk
gets the kill,
Sanji.
and now they crash on the mat. There seems to be another quarry up top.
Wah,
Now
wah,
Matt
wah,
gets
nggak
bombed
dibiarin
down onto,
balik ya.
and Matt's gonna fall here.
Matnya
And that's
monster
3
kill
down
milik
from
seorang
Omega.
Bennyqt
Chaknu
dengan
and Kelra left to
Ixia.
defend.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh,
That's dicey. Kelra.
wah, killing
And
spree
down
guys
goes
untuk
the
Jeb
Savage,
dengan
and it's
Matildanya.
Chaknu here left.
Udah guys ya, di
5v1.
wait up
The
ini.
Mamba falls. And that's
Wait
the immortality. And ladies and gentlemen, Lord spawns. Chaknu's buying time
Will be
here.
enough.
It's a wipeout. And
Oh,
Echo
like,
are just going to take their time.
tuh,
Etomas,
ini.
can he defend?
Tumax still
Walaupun
up here.
lornya
Echo.
berhasil di ini ya, dia langsung lebih Ixia ya.
Boom!
Tapi,
Ladies and gentlemen,
dibalas
Echo
wipeout
takes
dia.
game 1.
All right.
Wah, lore dibalas
This
wait up
winning
guys
moment
ya.
is brought to you by our official sponsor,
Nice,
FWD
good
Life
game untuk
Insurance.
Eko.
What a strong game there from Echo. Some promising things from